Hello everyone, welcome to Career Launcher. My name is Saurabh Ranjan and I teach Quants and LRDI at Career Launcher Ranchi Center. Guys, today we are going to start a new series of lectures where we'll see LRDI from very basics and gradually will increase the difficulty level. LRDI is one of the toughest sections for CAT and students struggle a lot in these sections. So we at Career Launcher had decided to start with very basics of LRDI. We'll discuss all the concepts related to different parts or topics of LRDI and we'll solve a lot of different sets for those topics so that every students get comfortable with the LRDI section. Guys, we'll start with arrangement and because that seems easier and students are comfortable solving arrangement sets. So I think in arrangements you don't have much of the concept, so we'll directly look at the sets and try to solve this. Very easy sets. Let's start with very easy set, and then in the further sessions we'll be looking at the increased difficulty level of sets. This is the first set that we are going to solve sets. I recommend everyone to pause the video, try to solve this, give around 10 to 15 minutes to set, and then look at the solution for this video. Now, let's try to solve the set. So, there are six friends Gaurav, Saurabh, Mahi, Hari, and Jogi, and each friend is married to one among Seela, Ramya, Dolly, and Mona, Trisha, and Kavya. Each of these six couples belongs to exactly one of the city out of Agra, Jaipur, Guntur, Kamalganj, Nagpur, and Jodhpur in any order. This line is very important, right? You need to have a good comprehension when you are reading the sets. That's very important. You need to take care of every word, comma, full stop, right? Now, so in AD order, that means what? You are not sure that Gaurav's wife is Sheila, Ramya is the wife of Saurabh, and so on and so forth. Similarly, if you read further, each of these six couples belong to exactly one city out of Agra, Jaipur, Guntur, Kamalganj, Nagpur, and Jodhpur. Okay, and they play exactly one game out of cricket, football, volleyball, snooker, TT, badminton. Again, not necessarily in the same order. That after reading this much of paragraph, we came to know that this is going to be a matrix arrangement set where uniquely you have to tell, for example, who is the wife of Gaurav, Gaurav play which game, and he belongs to which city. Similarly, you have to do the same thing for Saurabh, Mahi, Bharat, Hari, and Jogi. Right. So this type of sets are called matrix arrangement. While solving the sets, you came to know everything about or every concept related to the matrix arrangement, right? So now, since now you can say you have to arrange four variables, which is the name, their wives, name of the person, their wives, the city they belongs to, and the game that they play, right? And to arrange them, you are given few statements. So there are 8 statements, and based upon that those 8 statements only, you have to arrange and uniquely tell all the informations and solve the questions related to this. Now quickly look at the questions. In my recommendations, you need to read the questions as well as the options before you go try to solve the sets, because reading questions and options is very important that help you to determine the level of difficulty of any set. So let's quickly look at the questions. Now the first question is, who is the husband of Ramya? Okay, so the moment you are done with the sets, you'll be able to mark very straightforward questions, very straightforward questions, like who is the husband of Ramya. So and the second question is, the man who lives in Nagpur play which game? Okay, who is the wife of Bharat? And lastly, who is married? Okay, so all the four questions are very much straightforward. Once you are done with the set, you will be able to solve all the four questions. Okay, now let's try to solve the set. So in such type of question matrix arrangement, you need to fix one of the variables with all the given variables, right? For example, here we have four variables, so you need to fix one variable out of those in our table, and accordingly you have to fill the corresponding data which is given in the statements in your table or in your matrix, right? So let's quickly write all the variables that you have. For example, here we are names. Okay, they are the names of name of the person, their wife, right? The city they belong to, and the game that they play. This is the game that they play, right? Now let's fix a one information or one variable into the table, which is name of the friends, which is first is Gaurav. So let's is Gaurav, second is Saurabh, third is Mahi, fourth is Bharat, fifth is Hari, and lastly Jogi. ठीक है. Now एक बार फटाफट स्टार्टिंग से विल लुक एट द स्टेटमेंट्स दैट इज गिवन टू यू, एंड बेस्ड अपॉन दैट हम लोगों को जो भी डायरेक्ट इंफॉर्मेशन मिलेगा विल पुट दैट इनटू द टेबल. Right? Now, first, husbands of Dolly, Trisha, and Kavya do not play football or volleyball. Guys, this is not a direct statement or direct information which is provided in the statement. So, we'll put this statement on hold for some time, and जब जरूरत पड़ेगा then we'll use this. अभी directly we cannot use because we don't know who are since we हम लोगों ने नेम ऑफ द पर्सन्स को फिक्स किया है इन आर टेबल, बट वी डोंट नो हु इज द हस्बैंड ऑफ डॉली, त्रिसा एंड काव्या. सो डायरेक्टली हम लोग इसको टेबल में यूज नहीं कर पाएंगे, सो इसको थोड़ी देर के लिए होल्ड पे रखते हैं. नाउ सेकंड स्टेटमेंट, द वन हु इज फ्रॉम गुंटूर प्ले क्रिकेट. अगेन दिस इज अगेन नॉट अ ग्रेट स्टेटमेंट बिकॉज वी डोंट नो हु इज द पर्सन who belongs to Guntur or who and play cricket, right? So not a direct statement. Again, you can put you थोड़ी देर के लिए put this statement on hold. Third, Jogi who is from Jodhpur play football. Okay, so where is Jogi? That's a correct, that's a direct statement. Directly you can put that into the table. So जोगी के corresponding एक डेटा हम लोगों को मिला है, that is जोगी कहाँ से है? जोधपुर से. So जोगी is from जोधपुर, so I'll put जोधपुर here. जोगी is from जोधपुर and play football. Okay, so जोगी is football. Jogi is football. ठीक है. So we have used the third data, so we will not use it again. So mark it, will not go to this statement for a further. Right? Mahi and Hari are married to Sheila and Mona respectively. Guys, this is very important word written here, which is respectively. Respectively, if there is no mention of word respectively, then I can say if the statement reads as, let's say, Mahi and Hari are married to Sheila and Mona. That's all. That's the only statement which is given to an Mahi and Hari are married to Sheila and Mona. That means what? Now we uniquely you cannot say who is the wife of Mahi or Hari. So I can say Mahi, Sheila or Mona can be the wife of Mahi, or Hari's wife can be Mona or Sheila. Right? So there will be two cases. Mahi के साथ माही की वाइफ शीला भी हो सकती है और मोना भी हो सकती है. सिमिलरली हरि की वाइफ मोना भी हो सकती है और शीला भी हो सकते हैं. बट since the word respectively is mentioned here, that means now we have the exact data. That means Mahi is the husband of Sheila and Hari is the husband of Mona. So that respectively word is very important. So now let's put this information again into the table. So Mahi is married to Sheila. So this is Sheila. And Hari is Mona. Hari is married to Mona. So this is Mona. Right? But they are not from Guntur. Let's also put this into the table. So they are not from Guntur. So this is not Guntur. And this is also not Guntur. Both are not from Guntur. Okay. Now आगे देखते हैं कि और क्या इंफॉर्मेशन इज प्रोवाइडेड टू अस. ठीक है. फोर्थ स्टेटमेंट हम लोगों ने सारा डेटा यूज कर लिया. नाउ लेट्स लुक एट द फिफ्थ स्टेटमेंट. The man from Jaipur and Kamalganj play TT and volleyball. Again, we don't know who resides in Jaipur or Kamalganj. So, but what we can do is I can write here. So this is Jaipur. Jaipur wala banda is playing cricket, right? So this is Jaipur is cricket because again respectively word is mentioned here. Okay, and Kamalganj wala banda is playing TT. The one from Jaipur, Kamalganj, TT and volleyball. Okay, so this is Jaipur is not cricket. Jaipur is TT. Sorry, Jaipur is TT and Kamalganj is volleyball. वॉलीबॉल राइट. अभी इसको हम लोग टेबल में नहीं पुट कर पा रहे हैं. नाउ द भरत इज फ्रॉम नागपुर. ओके, सो भरत के लिए, सो भरत इज फ्रॉम नागपुर. आई आल्सो पुट नागपुर हियर. यहाँ पे हो गया नागपुर. Okay, Bharat is Nagpur, so directly we have used the data. Ramya is the next data is Ramya is married to the man who is from Jodhpur. Okay, so and we know that Jogi is from Jodhpur, right? So that means what? Who is the wife of, who is the husband of Ramya? Jogi will be the Ramya. Jogi will be the husband of Ramya. So this will be Ramya. Now we are left with three positions where 1, 2, and 3. So we don't know the wife, who is the wife of Gaurav, Saurav, and Bharat. But we know that these either one of these three, Dolly, Trisha, and Kavya, will be coming to these three positions. So this position will be either Dolly or Kavya or Trisha. This will be Trisha or Kavya or Dolly, or this will be Kavya, Dolly, or Trisha. As of now, we directly we cannot say who is the wife of Gaurav, Saurabh, and Mahi. So देखते हैं आगे क्या होता है. But अभी के लिए we don't have further data, so that uniquely we cannot say that. Right, and the last data which is given to us is that the Mahi plays snooker. Okay, so this Mahi which will play snooker. So this will be snooker. Mahi plays snooker. Almost we have exhausted all the data. Now let's use some logic and other informations to fill our table. Right now, we know that the husbands of Dolly, Trisha, and Kavya. Look at the first statement which is given to it. The husbands of Dolly, Trisha, and Kavya do not play football and volleyball. So I can say this cannot be football, or this cannot be volleyball. Similarly, this cannot be football or volleyball. And lastly, this cannot be football or volleyball. राइट, तो ये तीनों ही फुटबॉल और वॉलीबॉल नहीं हो सकते हैं. फुटबॉल इज ऑलरेडी डन विद द जोगी. दैट मीन्स व्हाट, नाउ वी आर लेफ्ट विद ओनली वॉलीबॉल. सो नाउ कैन आई से only place left for, because Gaurav cannot play volleyball, Saurabh cannot play volleyball, Mahi is already playing snooker, Bharat cannot play football or volleyball, and Jogi is already playing football. So only place left for football will be, sorry, only place left for volleyball will be the Hari will be playing volleyball. So this will be volleyball. And if he is playing volleyball, he must decide. Look at this data. If he is playing volleyball, he must be from Kamalganj. So I'll put Kamalganj here. So this will be Kamalganj. This is Kamalganj. This is Kamalganj. Right, so we have all the unique data for Hari. Hari's wife is Mona. He resides in Kamalganj and he play football. Now we volleyball. Sorry. Now, so we are done with volleyball and football. So there is we can erase them. So this erase this all three. Right now. Now we know that. Now we know that the Kamalganj, we are done with this data as well. इसको भी हटा देते हैं, इसका भी काम हो गया है. Now we are left with Jaipur. Okay, so Jaipur and Jaipur wala admi will be playing TT, right? Now, if you see where we can put, now we are left with two places. This cannot be Guntur. Look at this. This cannot be Guntur, and also this cannot be Jaipur. This also cannot be Jaipur. Because Jaipur wala admi to TT khelta hai, but Mahi is playing snooker. That means what? This is not Guntur, this is not Jaipur. So we are done with Jodhpur, Kamalganj, and Nagpur. And Guntur or Jaipur ho nahi sakta hai. So we are left with which place? Which is Agra. So for sure now I can say Mahi will be from Agra. So Mahi, this will be Agra. Very easy one, right? So this will be Agra. Now we are left with Jaipur. Okay, so these two places, Gaurav and Saurabh, this will be either Jaipur, or this will be Jaipur or Guntur, and this will be either Guntur or Jaipur. Guntur and Jaipur, right? And accordingly, we know that Jaipur will be playing TT. This will be TT, and the only game left is cricket. Okay, so this will be TT or cricket, or this will be cricket or TT, cricket and TT. So now we can say we know now for Gaurav and Saurabh we are done with TT and cricket. So either of these two games will be here in the for Gaurav or for Saurabh. Now cricket and TT will be the first two places. Third place will be snooker. Fifth will be volleyball and sixth will be football. Now we are left with only one game, which is we are done with cricket, football, volleyball, snooker. Okay, so we are left with badminton. So this has to be badminton. Now, guys, we have used all the data. We have used the logic which is given in the questions, and by that we are able to we are able to fill the table. But as of now, we cannot say who is the wife of Gaurav, Saurabh, and Bharat, and who in which city they live in, and what game they play for Gaurav and Saurabh, right? So let's try to solve the question now based upon the table that we have. First question: who is the husband of Ramya? Husband of Ramya is Jogi. So first we got the answer for the first question, which is Jogi. Jogi is the first answer for the first question. Now the man who lives in Nagpur play. Okay, so the man who lives in Nagpur. Okay, so Nagpur wala आदमी badminton खेलता है. My second answer for the second question is badminton. Right now, who is the wife of Bharat? Okay, Bharat wife. Bharat wife can be either one of either Kavya, Dolly, and Trisha, right? So we cannot uniquely say who is the wife of these three, right? So the answer will be cannot be determined. And the last question is who is married to the man from Kamalganj? Kamalganj, Mona. Okay, so the Mona is the wife of the person who lives in Kamalganj. So answer will be Mona. Okay, so by filling almost half or like we have not filled the entire data uniquely, but also we are able to solve the say, all the four questions. That is sufficient for us, right? So this was the set. I think everyone liked the set. uh, do try to solve the sets, and I'm trying we'll have a daily one set in your Telegram group, and the solution will be on the other day. Guys, if you have liked the sessions, please share with your friends who are preparing for the CAT, and also subscribe to the channel. Thank you.